Overwatch finally got some well-deserved hero changes after a more than rocky start to Season 2, so let's quickly go over them. Thank the Overwatch lords, Doomfist got nerfed after a tiny bit of overbuffing. Doomfist rocket punch cooldown was increased from 3 to 4 seconds. His power block minimum damage to charge his punch was increased from 80 to 100 damage. The overhealth granted with his passive was decreased from 40 to 35 per hit with an ability. This overall takes power away from his punch and makes it easier to kill him while not absolutely destroying his viability. Overall, good changes. Orisa got some buffs. Her ultimate, Terra Surge, now pierces through barriers on impact. Her primary fire fall-off range was increased from 15 meters to 25 meters. I wouldn't be too surprised if you started to see her more often in games. After a more than lackluster performance as the newest hero, Ramattra finally got a well-deserved buff. Void Barrier's cooldown was decreased from 15 to 13 seconds. Whilst in Nemesis form, Ramattra now gains 20% increased movement speed, and an armor increase from 150 to 225, overall increasing his health whilst in Nemesis form to 675. Sojourn got some proper nerfs after the last patch's fiasco. Her primary weapon spread was increased by 28%. Her disruptor shot no longer slows enemies within the radius. Her power slide's cooldown was increased from 6 to 7 seconds. I still don't believe this will be enough though. Her strength of being able to one-shot people with a mercy damage boost is still there. I don't see her getting much worse after these nerfs personally. Tracer got a slight tweak. Her primary fire's damage was decreased from 6 to 5.5. Last patch, Tracer's damage was increased in response to a bug they found regarding her damage fall-off not working properly, but they wanted to slightly revert it because it seemed slightly too powerful with the 6 damage per pellet. Ana players be eating good tonight. Damage and healing on a primary fire was increased from 70 to 75. Biotic Grenade's anti-heal effect duration was increased from 3 to 4 seconds. The damage increase makes a big change in certain breaking points. For example, she can now kill a Tracer in 2 hits and a Cassidy in 3, whilst it used to take an extra shot for both of them. The anti-heal buff is really good for helping in certain matchups like Roadhog, even though it still can be cleansed. Speaking of the cleanse, Kiriko actually got nerfed. The duration of the invulnerability on Kiriko's Protection Suzu was decreased from 1 to 0.85 seconds.